welcome to another day. And it started off quite comically for me. It's a Sunday run, so I've got Didcot and then a double hitter in Wellingborough. But there's a bit of a joke goes on in this place, kind of my expense. And that is, I have my own defect book, because I write a lot of defects. If there's anything wrong, I just defect it, it gets it done, you know. And it's been an ongoing thing for a while, and there's various companies that you can go online to and get like carbon copy books made up in your own whatever. And so I did. I got my very own defect book made up. It's actually a defect book. And I just showed the guys behind the desk, and the reaction was, a couple of them laughed, and then one of the guys went, you know, we get some proper people in this place, proper so-and-sos, of all shapes and sizes, of all kinds. And then there is him. I couldn't resist, because it's been going on for so long, and they're only a couple of quid to be fair. And bizarrely enough, I've actually used this on a couple of occasions. Obviously it's not an official defect for report for this place, I have to fill one of those in. But it actually helps you remember everything. Because I was going through various patterns, because there's basic templates that you can have, sites that deal with making stuff like this. And of course you got your vehicle ID, if it's got a number on it, or vehicle reg. That was, I couldn't change that, that was a standard thing. And then of course you got your driver, your mileage, your time, your day, and then obviously the defect, what it is, all that kind of stuff. So I can actually write one of these out when I'm in the cab. I know this is really stupid. When I'm in the cab, so that when I take it in, I've got everything I need written down. I just couldn't resist. I did it as a laugh, and then I actually figured out that it will help me remember it. You know, because before it was a case of I had to write it on the back of this style thing, you know, on the one of the back pages of this. I then take that in and all this kind of stuff. And the amount of times, if they've altered the defect book, or they want a bit of extra information or something like that, the amount of times you go in there and maybe you've forgotten to write the mileage down, or you've forgotten something. Don't forget anything now. But yeah, that was had a bit of fun today. But anyway, that's just my sense of humour. And I suppose I should crack on. What trailer am I taking? Oh, I'm taking that one. I suppose I should crack on and do my day. So I shall see you a bit later on. Well, after everything I just said about my own defect book, very quickly, just hooked up to this, and the warnings come up. Replace bulb, left hand trailer turn signal 40. I got a defect. Hey! But I can replace the bulb myself, they've got bulb kits, so it's okay. But anyway, on with my day. that's me fed and watered. And then off to Wellingborough. Hopefully I shall get to the first destination first, as in before the other guy, otherwise I'm going to have to deal with finding somewhere to park again, as I always do on a Sunday, which is kind of annoying. But such is life, such is life. But it should should be plain sailing, to be fair now. I mean, there'll be a bit of traffic initially, you know, from the M40 up, because obviously I'm at Sherwell Valley Services. But it should be nice and easy, Oh dear. Oh, hello. There we go. Oh. Yeah, quick edit just then, because I had a cough on the way and I didn't want to do it with the microphone in, because that microphone is a bit sensitive. I've noticed that. I mean, because obviously I did the compare and contrast, didn't I, where I had the microphone in and I didn't have the microphone in, and I had to kind of balance the levels a little bit. But that was, it is a bit more sensitive than without it. And to be fair, it's not doing too bad, considering it's designed for a GoPro and I've got a VO Movie K2. But anyway, I suppose I should finish my break and head on. I was going to do some bits and bobs at Didcot, but it was rammed. Absolutely rammed. So it was in, find a trailer and go. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Got the old boiler repair guy coming round tomorrow. Not that there's anything wrong with the boiler, it's we've got oil-fired central heating and it needs to be serviced. So they've booked it in for tomorrow at 10 AM. Oh, goody gumdrops. So my one day off this week and I don't get a line. Great. But anyway, I suppose I should a couple more minutes and then crack on. So I shall see you a bit later on. Well, that's me at Wellingborough. Did the first one. I was the first there. Yay! Didn't have to worry. Span round, straight on the dock. Lovely jubbly. Although Didcot I screwed up. Yeah. Ooh, I properly screwed up at Didcot, I did. Took 3 shunts to get on the dock, right next to an Eddie Stobart. Ah. No. No. No, I take the mickey and I shouldn't. I mean, we're all drivers at the end of the day. we all do the same job. But today it's just been... it's carnage. Oh, blimey. On the A43 it was just carnage. The thing is, when you get carnage on the M40 southbound, and the A43 obviously joins it, Sherwell Valley, well, the services get backed up. And there are technically 2 lanes when you're exiting the services. And people go around the bend, but they take up the entire road. So, whatever. But the thing is, none of them let you go. They've just come out of the services, massive queue, none of them let you go. None of them let you go, you're just sitting there. So in the end, you just let your foot off the brake and you start rolling, and then one of them suddenly slams on the brakes and realises, look, you know, I've been here about 10 minutes now, please let me go. And then eventually you get around there, and then you've got to wait for everybody to start getting out of the way, because, oh, he doesn't want to go the same way as us. Oh, yeah, and then you've got to go around. Fortunately, the subway sign they've got at the... is it Esso, the petrol station they've got at Sherwell Valley, I think it is. Subway sign is a fabric one, because that went all the way down there. I was like, I will get through, I will get through. So, you know, that was lucky. But anyway, today's going to have been a bit short. I've been a bit preoccupied with other things because I've got a lot to do tomorrow. And with the boiler guy coming round, because like I said, we've got oil-fired heating, and every year it has to be serviced, and well, he's coming round to take it apart and reservice it. Well, he's supposed to be there at about 10. It's his second appointment of the day, so it'll probably be a bit later than that, you know, knocked on from the one before. And we have an ancient oil-fired heater. It's ancient. It's easily the late 80s. The damn thing is, they don't make the component parts for it anymore. So it's a case of he'll have to come around and fully service it, and if anything needs changing, well, that's a new boiler. Fortunately, I'm in rental, so hey. But yeah, I've got to wait for him to do that before I can go out and do everything else, because it's supposedly, as far as I'm aware at the moment, my one day off. And I've got the shopping to do because Bert's off to London to do some training for the new job she's got, because obviously she's got to be trained on all the whistles and bells that she's got to do, but she's being taken on to ultimately be management, so she's got that as well. So she's got to go into London, around near Liverpool Street area, I think she said. So she's off to do that, so that leaves me with obviously the boiler guy to deal with, however long that's going to take, and then go out and do the shopping, sort all of that out. And then obviously there's all my washing from the week I've just done, because at the end of the day it's wrong to rely on Bert to do everything. Most of everything, but not everything. So I've got that to do. I'm thinking there is something I can probably make some content about, so I might do something tomorrow. I've got some road footage from all that time ago when I did Nine Elms. I recorded the way back. Now obviously I'm not going to do all of it, but I'll edit it, and I was thinking about doing some chatting over that, so I might do something like that tomorrow if I get the chance. But we shall see. Anyway, I suppose I should crack on, go back, get home, fall asleep. I wish I had 2 days off, because it would be a drunken stupor. Do you have any issues with the drink? No, I can work out how it works. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share about, do whatever it is you usually do. See you in the next one, whenever that may be. Obviously this is going to be uploaded Monday night, so if I don't make anything Monday, there'll be the upload on Tuesday. Yes. So I shall see you later. Take care, guys.